Oh my God, the boys are at it again.
Lee Kelly and Gary Turner podcasting to the world.
To the channel. Today, well, if he's speaking to me, that is, we're gonna try and get Lee to join me on the Uber platform. How are you?
Yeah.
So
Fine.
So are you all right now?
Fine. Do you want to know why I wasn't talking to you?
Well,
Or should I tell everyone at the end why I wasn't talking to you? Have you got a rough idea why I wasn't talking to you?
it's because I was coming in late every night,
No.
and you're making me meals and I wasn't eating them.
No.
Is that the reason why?
Hell no. No.
No. Was because I was away from home and you were missing me.
No.
Right. What's the reason then?
Okay. In the studio, I always make Gary a cup of coffee.
And a very nice cup of coffee.
A very nice
as
cup
well.
of coffee it was. But Gary went through my shelves and took something of mine, and there was only one left. So I wasn't talking to him, quite frankly, because he stole my last Pink French Fancy.
Your last Pink French Fancy?
My last Pink French Fancy. Nobody touches my last Pink French Fancy. And to make it worse, you didn't even just take the Pink French Fancy, you took the Jaffa cake as well. That, my friend, is why I wasn't talking to you.
Well,
Pissed me off. So go on, what have you got for me today?
I was hungry. And,
Yes.
and it was late at night and I needed some food.
Yeah.
Today, today, why? Because obviously, if you've seen my last videos down below there are five nights, 5 cities, which was
good viewing, by the way. Very good viewing.
All over the place. A bit tiring to do, but it was all right. Friday, I got a bit tetchy and I started to get a bit anxious and a bit angry.
Can we just talk about that a minute?
Yeah.
Right. I'm in complete agreement with him here, and I'm sure most of you people are too. When we have stickers in the window that says no eating, no drinking, no smoking and no vaping, why is it that the public refuse to kind of sort of like acknowledge them stickers? Why is it they just think that they own the taxi as soon as they come to him?
It's because of that, isn't it?
Yes, but they're all a-holes, and you know what I mean?
Well,
it's like show a bit of respect. I never get these people. Anyway, mine's over.
I had lads in a couple of nights ago who wanted to put the Bluetooth through their phone Bluetooth their music through my car on a 7-minute trip. Wasn't happening.
If you go down to one of the things that I said about 5 things that I saw like hate about the taxis, that was one of my pet hates.
Why do people when they get in the car? Why do you think that you have to change it round? They're going to show if you're going like
it's not your car.
300 miles.
It's not your car. We are there to get you from A to B.
You're just going from pub to pub. You're not. We're not there to entertain.
It's not.
You
Yes,
either.
it's not. It's our entertainment, not yours. Our entertainment. So leave the radio alone, leave the drink alone, and don't be smoking in the car.
In the car, 7 minutes only. I'm wanting to like bang on all this. Well, I think I do drum and bass. Drum and bass they wanted in the car.
Got on against drum and bass.
Well,
I listen to In Demand Radio. Very good radio station. It's quite good. But
stand
I'm not a
drum and bass.
radio 2-man myself.
Well, so am I. And Steve Wright's going in it as well.
Yeah, it's sad.
Heartbreaking that.
Sad.
Yeah, drum and bass in the car. Don't like drum and bass at all. I think it's like, well, I got a DJ in the car, a drum and bass DJ in the car from his gig at the Invisible Wind Factory in Liverpool, and he started playing me a set off his phone. Just gave me a headache.
Nice.
Just like, that's all it was. I think I'm glad you danced to that.
So I want to take a little sound bite of that. You could sort of like make.
Diddly diddly doo doo diddly.
So go on. You've got this thing where you're going
Yes. Well, why?
Try and
well,
convince me now,
you know,
aren't you?
for 6 years now, I've been on the world's biggest app, and it is the world's biggest app. And Bolt's coming in, isn't it, as well, to Liverpool? Bolt's coming to Liverpool.
Strike one there, by the way, folks. Here we go. This is one of the reasons why I get angry, is because I have to listen to this every day.
Yeah, see, Bolt's coming in, but will they last long? I doubt it. So they're struggling a bit already in Manchester, and I've actually got the Bolt app, and I put it on in Manchester, and to see the rider app, you know, to book a car, and I look at it, and like I see like the odd car floating about.
You're doing like conniving, so like spying
Yeah,
for Uber.
I'm spying on them.
Why are you a spy for? God, you love Uber so much, it's unreal.
I do. And but also, if you have a Sefton license, you can work in Manchester quite easily.
As we already know,
Yeah,
yes, you
there's
can
so
work
many
in Manchester,
Seftons,
you can
there's
work
so
in
many
East Midlands and West Midlands.
Well, you can on Uber.
Yes, we know. We saw the 5 nights in 5 cities.
Yes, which is not bad.
If you haven't, go and check them out now.
just
Good
be
videos,
there. So why don't you come and join the people the most select customer base on the world's greatest app.
Because I have a bit of a gripe with it all.
Yes, there's your phone going. Yeah,
That's my phone.
That's
I
the one.
have to apologise.
That's the one already texting in
Should have actually made that
with your gripe.
quiet then. Yeah. One of my gripes is this. I'd like the feedback ratings that you do get, but it's the fact that I sometimes it just does annoy me the fact that because you may not have spoken to somebody, they can just go and just give you like a no, we don't like you at all.
1 star.
Or you didn't play our music, let's give you a 1 star. And that can go in your, on your resume of like Uber, so to speak, which can, isn't it like you get a few of those, you could then get knocked off the system.
Yeah, if your rating's permanently low, then you get knocked off the system.
Which I don't think is fair because it's not your
Deactivation.
It's not your fault, you know what I mean? It's not like Uber actually sort of like having a question with you to go and go, well, why did that happen? Why are you only getting a 1 star? Listen, there's some times that drivers have a lot more things on their mind than to sort of like entertain the customers. As long as we say hello, how are you, goodbye, I think that should be enough.
But don't you want the freedom to work anywhere? You can go and work anywhere.
The freedom to go and work anywhere,
Northwest,
which is great for you because you have a hybrid electric vehicle. For someone who's driving around in a 2.2 litre turbo diesel bus, it's not beneficial for me.
What's your MPH then today?
MPG
today.
Well, I think I was averaging between 28 and 32 miles to the gallon.
64 yesterday.
Wasn't it?
64 yesterday.
This is why I don't like Uber. Well,
60.
that might be a harsh thing to say to Uber. This is why me and him have so many goddamn problems, because it's like a game of top trumps with him. It's like a competition. And what does your miles to the gallon do? Oh, really? You only do 32? I do 64. Really?
Yeah.
How much have you put in this week in fuel? Oh, you put in £240. I've only put in so like 50. Isn't that amazing?
Ooh, yes, it's great. Well, no, it's not great if you're winning that much money into fuel.
Yes, that's how much I've been putting in a week.
That's not good, is it? That's terrible.
Sometimes even £80 a day.
That's scandalous. That's scandalous. Oh,
It's just eating it, especially when I'm doing these airport runs. It's just eating the juice.
Yeah, that's
So it is a bit of a hard. By the way, it's hot. I'm sweating here. It really is hot.
It's hot here, and can we put on the studio? Put the studio aircon on, please.
Anyone?
Excuse me, put the studio aircon
Anyone?
on, please.
No.
No,
Okay.
not listen to us. But you could come and join. You'd have the benefits of your holiday pay, sick pay, and your pension. But you get a pension pot there. You put every week it goes in. Last week the holiday pay went in a day late. We were all panicking.
On this, I think we might have kind of brushed over this, but aren't you kind of sort of like making that money anyway for them, and they're just sort of like taking it out, so actually doing and making cash?
That is definitely the way it's going. So I think in the future, I think Uber will become the norm. Really, or Uber style will become the norm, and the traditional way you ring up companies may well start to drift away a little bit. But that is going by the by, because the question is today: will you join Uber? You have said no.
No, I've said no, because even though there's a £750,
that's a little.
Am I looking a gift horse in the mouth on that one? Maybe.
Yes, you are.
But the thing is, though, that would mean that I would have to give up my Hackney licence, or I could obviously rent out the plate.
Can be worth doing.
Myself, and then put my bus onto a private hire badge. Oh, sorry,
Could be worth doing.
plate. But to me, that just seems too much for rigmarole. It's just.
So you just rather have. You'd rather have. Last night's gig.
right, okay.
So you'd rather just have so you'd rather give up 750 smackaroonies because it's too much rigmarole to get.
You think about it, and let's pull it this. Okay, right. We've already said about Uber America has made a loss,
Uber Britannia hasn't.
but Uber Europe
Makes a profit.
makes a profit. You're on about making a lot of people saying, "Oh, come over and be an Uber driver."
Oh yeah. Well, not everyone, just you.
No. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Just when we're putting this out here now, and we're telling people that you can get 750 quid
I think
if
it
you
is.
go and join up on
I
Uber.
think that's the bonus. I think that's the joining bonus.
If it's not, please quote him on this, not me.
Last time I looked, it wasn't.
Last time he looked. But if a lot of people
Could be more.
all decide to go and do that, again, that's flooding the market with a load of Ubers.
Yeah, but if you work in the Uber area is huge.
It is huge.
Like from-
but at this
from
moment in
Cumbria
time,
down to
have you?
Birmingham.
Yes, but have you got a bit of a lull at this moment in time?
No. Do you know what's happened? Because
There's no college. There's no students in.
no, but guess what's happened?
What?
Bus strike. The bus strike has made us
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It
It's
has
not.
where I'm
Hasn't made us any busier at all.
Well, that's where I'm working.
Trains are probably going to get more people than what the taxis are.
Oh, because we get because the buses are off, we get more, especially in the outer areas. We're getting a lot more busier.
He steals me last pink fancy. He takes me last Jaffa cake and he argues with me over everything on this.
Bus strikes made a and they're still out as well, because I passed the bus depot coming up today, and they're all outside still, all standing on the picket line. So that may be on for a
As
little
a
bit longer.
fellow bus driver that I was back in sort of like 2006 to 2013, keep going, boys.
Do you know what? I think I've been told they're only asking for like a £2 an hour rise.
That's what I've heard.
Or they're on 14 quid an hour. That's all. Stagecoach got it. Stagecoach got their rise right away. Why can't Arriva Northwest? What are you doing? You just like
Because it's not Arriva Northwest, it's a German company. They're owned by a German company now.
well, yeah, but don't they have a
Obviously, they don't feel that they're worthy of the extra £2.
Well, what's going to happen come September? That's all I say.
And so I've heard, while they're all out on strike anyway, they're being paid £70 a day by the union.
Yeah, well, that's not going to go far, is it? I don't know, pay you 70 quid a day. Well, they've been out. This is the fourth week now, isn't it? The fourth week of
Is it the fourth week?
fourth week now of no buses. There's a bloke who I pick up regular, and he is spending currently on Uber £300 a week because he can't get to and from work. So it's spending them, it's costing them people money. Right, next video's coming up next week. We are going to. I'm going to Loughborough.
You're going to Loughborough.
I can do that, see, because I can work anywhere because I have the freedom. I'm going to Loughborough. Miles v pay Loughborough. Apparently Loughborough's a busy working area. And then after that, because we had rail strikes to put us off, we're going to London after that. Finally going to go to London because that's where I get my head smashed in probably.
I've told him that he has to be nice when he goes down. You see, Gary can be very, very intrusive.
I just ask the questions.
No, it's the way you ask the questions. He can be very.
I'm getting GoPro fitted, so
you're going a GoPro
yeah,
fitted.
so I'm not going to tell anyone.
I would
what I'm
not.
doing.
You need to have a bloody suit of armour fitted, mate. I say.
I'm getting a GoPro, so I'm going to have a GoPro here. I'm going to walk up to cab drivers on the ranks and
Please, any cabbies who do watch us down in London, please recognise the face. Recognise that face and understand that it ain't me. It's him.
asking the questions. Right, that's it. I'll have to disappear now. I was going to turn the camera off.
Oh, are you doing that?
I'll do it this time.
You're going to do it.
And I'll buy a box of French fancies as well.
You better have to, yes. So on that note, ladies and
In
gentlemen,
Aldi.
have a wonderful day. And remember, don't just have a good day, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.